Huge news, huge news. And I mean, you could tell what we're about to talk about. I'm guaranteed it will blow your socks off. Had to break out the green, everything. One, we're talking about good. Two, we're talking about the Masters. I guarantee you have not heard this breaking news ever before. Exclusive right here, right now. We're in it together. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop two huge. I am not overestimating this. I'm not exaggerating. Two huge pieces of news. And the second one is bigger than the first. And the first, you're going to be like, what? And just wait for the second, because that's going to be even bigger. And I'm not going to wait. Here we go. Dropping first huge piece of news right here, right now. Exclusive, hot off the presses. Good will not be at the Rick Shields YouTube Masters this fall. They will not. They are not going. They are not. This is not a. I'm not. It's not a bait and switch or a trickaroo. And I'm not doing any of that. They are not going. They're not going. Okay. They're not going to be there. So whatever was said or insinuated that Good was going to be, they're not. How do I know this? I got confirmation 3 different times from the Good CEO himself, Matt Kendrick. First time out in Palm Desert during a Good week, I was talking with Matt Kendrick. He told me they're not going to go. And that was kind of early on when the whole thing kind of got announced from Rick. And I was like, okay, whatever. People can change their mind. Schedules can change. Things can happen. They might go. Second time out in Scottsdale last week, I'm playing golf with Kendrick, and he told me then again, we're not going. We're not going out there. We're going out there coming up for another trip, not Rick associated at all, for something else. They're going to be in the UK. Then he said, so we're not going to go back. Then today, I just got off the phone with him. He called me and he said, Matt, we heard Rick's podcast. I was saying we're going to be there. We're not going to be there. Matt, we're not going to be there. I'm letting you know. I'm like, do you mind if I talk about this? He said, not at all. Feel free. Share away. They are not going to go. And okay, why are they not going? It might be one of the biggest questions. Why wouldn't they go? Why wouldn't they go to do that? Okay. It's not that they don't like the guy or whatever. The schedule doesn't align with Good. And it's a big trip, right, to get everybody out there. And they're already doing that coming up. So they'll have to do it again. And so it just doesn't work with their schedule. They're not going to go to the Rick Shields YouTube Masters. Now, free piece of information. This is not breaking news. This is not breaking news 2 yet. We'll get to that in a second. So hold tight, because it's going to get even bigger and better than that, guaranteed. And that's breaking news, because a lot of people think they're going. They're not going. They're not going to be there. Okay. And it's schedule related, right? It's schedule and just the back and forth and the travel situation. They're not going. All right. Now, here's the free piece of information. The YouTube Masters will not be called the YouTube Masters. That's not breaking news at all. I guarantee you it's not going to be called the YouTube Masters. Here's how I know this. One, I know a guy in San Diego who runs a junior golf league, and he had a tournament called the Junior Masters. My kids played in it back in San Diego when it first started. It was a great event. He had to change the name because he got a cease and desist letter from Augusta National themselves saying, you can't use the word Masters in it. We own that in golf. So it's out. He had to change everything. No problem. He showed it to me. He's like, look what I got. So also, if you remember, Good initially had a Good Masters. I believe it was like the Good logo, and it looked like the Masters, the colors, the whole thing. Guess what they got? Oh, they got a letter as well. You cannot do that. So now Rick's only been talking about it. We haven't necessarily seen anything in writing, so we don't know if, I would imagine they would wait, but he's been saying Good Masters a lot. I'm assuming he's going to get a letter especially if it says or not good, especially if it says YouTube Masters. Augusta National ain't going to fly. So my assumption is that name is going to change. So be ready for that. It will not be called the YouTube Masters unless somehow he's got some secret powers above and beyond everybody else. And I don't believe they're not going to allow, Augusta National is not going to allow anybody to use the Masters at any given time ever. So it's going to have to change. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm going to throw it out there and say I'm going to stake a lot. I bet I put a healthy amount on the fact that it will not be YouTube Masters. It's a freebie side note. That's my guess based on the experiences of people I have known who have received said letter that says, you must not use this name in your event ever again, or there will be a hefty burden to bear. So I'm guessing it's going to change. Okay. A lot of people are wondering, would I go? Okay. Am I going to go? I don't know. I haven't heard anything official. I haven't gotten an invite, first of all. No invite. So I don't just show up to places. And don't know when it is. When is it? The fall? That's a big schedule. I'm booking now. I'm booking trips for December to film content, like later on in the winter. So I have trips that are coming up. I've got 3 trips coming up that were booked months ago. So I don't know. First, I need to know when. Second, I would need an invitation. And third, I would have to know what else am I going to do while I'm there, because I don't imagine I would actually maybe I could shoot a video while I played in the thing, but then I've got to bring my camera guys out. So there's a lot of logistical issues with that and expenses associated with traveling over there for just a lowly one-man band kind of deal. Like, I don't have a whole entourage of people I work with. I have a couple camera guys, and they're my editors as well. So they come, but that gets expensive. You got flights, you got hotel, you have food, you pay them. So it gets expensive. What content can I make while I'm there that could, justify the cost? I'm okay to break even, but I need to, it's just scheduling. I got to schedule it all out like we all do. We can't just go, right? Go and then what? It doesn't, running a business doesn't necessarily work with spend all your money and figure it out later, even though YouTube's kind of like that, sadly. And I'm trying not to do that. So I don't know. There's a lot of loose ends. 2 being when and am I invited? So I don't know. I don't know if I would even go. But I do know this. Good will not be going. So cancel your tickets, unbook your flight. If you're going because those guys are going to be there, they're not going to be there. So there you go. That's that. Here comes breaking news. Break the internet news, I think. Number 2. Here we go. Hold on to something. Grab a cocktail. Take a sip of whatever you got. Get some popcorn out if you need it. You will need it. And yes, I'm stretching this out for the anticipation. But here it goes. I'm not going to make you suffer any longer. Good will be hosting a YouTube Ryder Cup this September. This year in Florida, YouTube, Good will be hosting their own Ryder Cup. Not just with Good playing. No, with content creators competing in the exact format, 3-day competitions against 2 teams, Ryder Cup style. The full details have yet to be worked out, whether it's, who are the captains, who are the teams going to be constructed of. It's going to be YouTubers, content creators. There's rumblings and thought of adding some other type of athletes into it, but we don't know about that. All I know for sure is this, and I have confirmation from Matt Kendrick, Good CEO. Good will be putting together this year, 2023, a YouTube Ryder Cup, 3 days in Florida, and it's anticipated that fans will be allowed. Fans will be included. That is the goal, that fans can come. You can come watch your favorite YouTuber, your favorite gooder, your favorite whatever else creator who's going to be invited to this Ryder Cup. It is going to happen. I talked with Kendrick. He was talking to me through every little thing, how he's putting it together. This is when it's going to be September, like right around Ryder Cup time. It's going to be happening. Where it's going to be in Florida. Because they're going to be out there for something else that's huge that they're going to break soon. So I'm not going to reveal what that is, but it's going to happen just before it. So they're going to be doing something just before it, huge. Then they're going to do this ginormous piece of thing, YouTube Ryder Cup. And that I will be at. I'm going to, by hook or by crook, man, I'm going to be there. That is something I have been dreaming about for a long time. So you heard it here first. Subscribe below for all your latest and greatest updates in the world of YouTube, whatever's happening. We got the inside scoop for you. This is exciting stuff. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Who do you want in the Ryder Cup? Who do you want in the Ryder Cup? And what do you think about I think the Rick Shields current name Masters, YouTube Masters, cool thing. I mean, I would love to be there. But like I said, a lot of details. But Ryder Cup, I'm going to drive down there. Whatever. I'll do whatever I got to do to get there. I'll hitchhike. I don't care. I'll be there. Ryder Cup, September, YouTube Ryder Cup. Rock and roll, baby. More to come. Thanks for watching. Peace out. We'll see you soon.